Welcome back to Crafternoons. Here in this corner of the GGSP gaming den, we are challenged by Sunita, GGSP's production coordinator, the gluer of things to other things, and master crafter extraordinaire, to make cool and colourful figurines from your favourite video games through arts and craft. So for today's challenge, whoa, it's Wumpa fruit from Crash Bandicoot. Actually, it's a Wumpa fruit piñata. Fun fact, you can make any kind of piñata with items you have just lying around at home and a simple paper mache technique. Head over to our website to find the handy checklist and step-by-step guide for today's episode. And while you're there, check out our Roblox-style paper figurines as well. Before we get started, you're probably wondering what this goopy paper mache stuff is. Well, paper mache, or papier-mâché in French, papier-mâché, is a technique used around the world to create a composite material that's made from paper, cardboard and the like, and reinforcing that with paper soaked in glue or starchy water. So to get started, you want to grab your Crafternoon, craft arsenal, it's a good name, and grab the following items. Non-branded standard craft glue, water, a few bowls, balloons, newspaper, masking tape, paints and brushes, and streamers for decoration. And if you really need it, your trusty neighbourhood expert, a grown-up, who can give you a helping hand. Step 1, build that base. First, let's keep everyone happy and lay some newspaper over our desk. Grab one balloon and inflate it to a decent size. Then make sure it's tied off tightly. Next, to create the leaves and stem, use newspaper to create the shape you want by scrunching it down like so. Then, gently forming it into the shape. Apply some masking tape to smooth any edges down, or to help create a more curved shape. Step 2, make paste. Grab your newspaper and start tearing it into strips. Make sure to have a variety of small, medium, and large strips. To make the paper mache paste, we combine 1 part water with 2 or 3 parts glue. Remember to take it slow. You can always add more, but you can't add less. Mix it up and it's ready to be paper mache'd. I'm thirsty from all that crafting. Step 3, adding layers. Through trial and testing, I did find that the balloon's weight does change, which can make it a little difficult to keep a hold of once you start applying the wet strips. So to make application easier, I'd recommend tying your balloon to a string with a peg or taping it down into a bowl like so. To begin, take 1 strip of newspaper and dip it into the paste. Then run the strip between your fingers to coat it evenly and remove the excess. Place it on the balloon and smooth it down. Repeat this step, making sure they are all laid down in one direction, leaving a gap around the tail end so you can remove the balloon later. Let it dry for 10 to 15 minutes and play a bit of Crash Bandicoot. Then continue adding another layer going in the other direction. And add more layers in alternating directions until you're happy with the thickness. You want to let it dry completely, so that might mean leaving it overnight. Sunita, I don't like the dark. Step 4, my favourite, decorating. Once the figure is dry, use a pair of scissors to snip the tail end and remove the balloon. I like to start off by painting mine all white. This way you've got a clean base, and all the colours we'll add later will stand out. You can add the stems and leaves now and leave it as it is, or if you want to make the funky fringe that you see on most piñatas, cut streamers into short strips. Then cut some tabs along the bottom, being careful you don't snip off the entire thing. Flip your figure over, dab glue in 3 parts on the top of the band, and apply to the surface, working from the bottom up. Now, I said this in the last episode, but remember, do not overglue. Otherwise, the fringes will stick together and it's just going to be messy. But remember, even if it has a few lumps, bumps, or tiny mistakes, it doesn't matter, because fruit comes in all different colours, shapes, and sizes. What? Step 5, go wild! Again! Try creating other characters, like the Onion King from Overcooked, or a beloved squid from Splatoon. These are also made out of balloons, using cards for the eyes, arms, and legs. You can even change up the size of the balloon to make an even bigger piñata, especially if you want to fill it with goodies and delicious treats. or a few little surprises. Add your stem and leaves to create a lid and let the party begin. And there you have it, your own video game-inspired piñatas made from one of the easiest crafting methods around, paper mache. If you craftlings want to send me a challenge or make your own piñatas, send us a photo to our email. See you next Crafternoon. Bye! Bye!